There's Nothing There is us making a statement, to be honest. We're stripping the theatrics of theatre down to its bare knuckle, and we're using the actor's ability to portray the message, portray their acting ability, their acting skills, and to tell a story, essentially. The march is about them marching for Iraq, the protest of Iraq, and this one character, Fran, she's the main thread in the whole piece. She kind of goes on this rant about how it's good to protest and we must do this for a good cause, but she kind of ropes people in, manipulating them and kind of making them feel like they have to do this, and if they don't, then they're kind of like losers. Characters interlinked in one way, shape or form.
There's loads, because you've got Rachel's character.
Yeah, Rachel messes. Rachel's like Steve's anchor, and Steve loves Rachel, and a tragedy happens to Steve, and now Rachel's kind of flipped the script from what she was before, in terms of she was very
don't give it away. She had issues.
She had issues.
And now she has new issues.
No, I was gonna say she's very decadent, very decadent, self-indulgent. But something is tragic happens to Steve, and that kind of flips the script, and now she's obsessed.
Fan Club out of all of them is the one where it's slightly stranger, because it's taken out of, it's not real, it's non-naturalistic, it's a sketch kind of comedy take on these characters who's a girl falls in love with a vampire and is trying to tell her friends, and the friends all goths. There's a lot of reference to kind of Twilight and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, etc, etc. So this one more doesn't so much fit in with the other three in that sense, but this one I would say is the more the kind of escapism, the more the kind of fun, the youthful element of young people growing up. In it, they still need one another, they still need their friends and the love for one another, and the need for him to turn her, etc, etc, in the weird kind of sitcom-y, funny kind of way.
You got Milky Night, which happens like outside, about three girls, three best friends, essentially. They might not have good home lives or backgrounds or anything like that, and they just find refuge in this place that they always go to, their local spot where they just go to and talk. They might take a bit of drugs here and there, but essentially it's just them. It's where they can be themselves. They can talk about anything they want to. They might be able to thrash out certain things in between them and what's going on in their family, but it's a place for escapism, essentially.
Yeah.
And that's what they need, and that's home for them.
Got Wish You Were Here. Wish You Were Here. Story of a gentleman called Rob, and again, it's his need for it's a need for the interaction with his old friend that he grew up with. Home life has gotten bad. He hasn't seen his friend for a long time, so it's a play to do with him trying to rekindle his friendship and to let him into his life again, but his friend's actually moved on, and he's brought another guy with him who is part of his new life now, and is something that they're completely against, not against, but someone completely different from who they actually are, and this guy kind of interferes in this whole prospect of people growing up and changing, and some people kind of their life and circumstances not allowing people to change and evolve and grow with each other. We're looking at what we're left with at the end of the day in this world with one another, and how we interact with one another and what we need, especially in growing up, etc, etc. But at the same time, it's about showing that these young people with nothing can produce something that is absolutely amazing.
Bottom line.
Bottom line.